Obviously, we're in week 4. I'm real happy with our team. A lot further ahead than I would have imagined us to be if I would have kind of sat back and tried to figure out where this team would be after 3.5 weeks of practice. Very happy with the guys. All that can change in about a month, but I don't worry about stuff like that. Right now, all indications are that these guys are going to manage the season the right way, and we'll deal with those emotions when they get here. But for now, they're a lot of fun to be around.
Frank, last time we talked with you, you mentioned you were going to start installing the defense pretty soon. How have they taken to it?
It's not pretty, but it's been a lot better than I thought it would be, with so many first-year guys, and it's been pretty good. We got the. I can tell you this: we block a lot more shots than we ever have around here. You know, KG's become a presence as a shot blocker. Chris. Mike is much stronger, much more understanding on rim protection. Ibby can block shots. Justin Minaya block shots. We're pretty good in that category. But we're, like typical first-year guys, we're still getting beat off the dribble, and we gotta fight that. We haven't brought referees in yet to call fouls, but from what I'm seeing, I don't see a lot of hand checks right now. There is some fouls. That's normal for first couple weeks of practice, but I don't see a lot of hand checks, which is the ones that are troubling for us because of how we play. So I don't know. I'm pretty pleased right now.
Hey Frank, I know you hate talking about last year, so we'll talk about this year, but what are some of the qualities from that team last year that you want this team to embrace to maybe get back to that point?
It's, one team has nothing to do with the other, but however, the previous team's DNA creates the fabric that exists in that locker room every single day. And that's the one thing that doesn't change. We had a different fabric in 2013 than we had in 16 last summer? Yeah. Now in 2017, that fabric continues to get thicker and stronger because there's more layers to it. It's intertwined a little tighter because of the amount of work and success combined that has gone in. That creates an internal peer pressure that we don't have to talk about Final Fours and all that stuff. It's an internal peer pressure. Hassani lived the Final Four run. Hassani lived being on the court. Hassani lived having to practice against Senderis and Dwayne every single day. So now Hassani sees it's my turn to build on that. And he doesn't want to be the guy that gets blamed for not doing his part. And that's that peer pressure that you fight so hard to create. So I don't have to go in there and talk to the guys about last year's Final Four team or this or whatever. I think I just made reference for the first time on Tuesday's practice about how good last year's team was defensively, and I spoke about that, but I never bring up the whole, how many games we won and school record and all that stuff. That's for fans, that's for history, that's for banners, that's not for publicity within our own locker room. They know that, they were in there, and they have a responsibility to uphold now because of it.
Coach, on Monday, just how much rust are you expecting from your guys, and what's the main thing you want to see your team get out of Monday?
Just want to, I can care less about the score. Monday, exhibition games, that's why they're called exhibition games. Obviously you don't ever want to lose a game. You're putting on the uniform and there are fans in the stands. You want to win. If you're a competitor and you're playing a pickup game, you want to win. But there's a bigger picture, and that's for me to to just see some of the guys I've never coached in a game before. To